So those of you who were here last week will remember this slide where we talked about setting priority standards. And I'm going to hand it over to Mukunda to go through this slide and the next slide to just review this actually in a little bit more detail than we did last time. So Mukunda, whenever you're ready.
Thanks. So in session 2, Professor Rogov highlighted that you have a lot less time for instruction in the context of distance learning. And he also discussed some of the strategies on how to condense and sharpen the focus of your curriculum plan without compromising on the critical standards. So specifically, we discussed how the coherency map is a helpful tool in this context. So as you can see in the picture here, just a quick recap. If you look to the left of the standard that you are observing, you can identify the foundational standards. And why is that important? Because knowing what those standards are helps you do the, address the summer learning loss or the COVID loss. And looking to the right of the standard, that tells you that the standards that are going to come in the future, so that are dependent on the mastery of 3.nf.a.1. So as I was thinking about this and the prioritization, it occurred to me that, if we had a comprehensive list of standards by grade and subject, that would really help drive the coherency-based priority rank, right? So thanks to my amazing R&D team, they actually whipped up a report that I think is very cool and useful. So let me quickly show you. Professor, if you could click on the link and let's go to the website. I just click on that image or the link, which is the URL. Yeah, excellent. And so when you first open this page, it asks you to select your state. One second, no. If you could go back and refresh the page, let's select the state, because the standards would be hit refresh. Excellent. So you can select, say, Florida, the sunny state, and then select user type as a teacher or school leader. It will be the same. Save. Excellent. Thank you. And now if you could scroll down, you can also close that cookie policy message if it's coming in the way. It's at the bottom. Great. So as you can see at the top, it gives you buttons to select grade and subject. So let's go ahead and select Professor Rogov, the 4th grade, say math. If you scroll up. Just scroll up so that you see the buttons at the top.
Sorry, this one, 4G A1?
No, go up. You need to scroll up using the scroll bar. There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and then select math. Perfect. So what it's showing you now is a list of standards for 4th grade math, and it is showing the Florida standard. So if you selected instead California, you're going to see the Common Core standards. And it also groups them by different domains. And you can also look up the definition of each of these standards that's available readily for you. So if you could scroll down a little bit, as you can see here, let's stay on this for a second. I can quickly tell that MAFS.4.MD.1.1 has 2 foundational standards and 1 dependent standard, right? So now if you look at, for example, the one below that, which is MD.1.2, it tells me that that's a very important standard because that is going to be foundational to a number of things that the students would learn when they graduate to 5th grade. So definitely if I had to come up with some kind of a priority, and this chart helps me quickly tell that, oh, MD.1.2 is a high priority standard. So we need to cover that adequately. So it's very simple, easy to use, and it helps you plan your curriculum.